Welcome back. It's another week and another big game for Graham, which seems to be the tune every week. Number 4 team in the state, and probably not favored this week because they're playing number 3.
Yeah, I think it should be a pretty good game. Last year we were at the semifinal game, and I thought that was a game Graham probably wouldn't win, but could maybe keep it close, and they didn't.
Argyle's defense was just too good.
A lot of turnovers, and I'm not going to say Argyle's defense isn't good this year because they're obviously doing something right, but they've given up a lot of points this year. You know, a lot to Denison, a lot to Salina, but at least 28 points every single game. They lost a lot of those guys. So I think Graham's going to be able to move the ball better offensively than we saw last year.
Even without the running back.
Yeah, well, Nick Martin came in last week against Wiley and had 34 carries for 171 yards. He's not a threat in the passing game like Justin Escalon was, but he's kind of just one of those north-south, you know, he's pretty fast for his size type runners. So
is the Graham line pretty good?
Yeah, 4 of those 5 guys back.
Where regardless of the running back, they're moving the pile a little bit.
Yeah, they have 4 of those 5 guys back. I think
last year Argyle was just so
physical.
It was so physical. They got right up in their face.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just reminded me of those really good Salina teams where they just get all 10 guys are up within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage and getting in your face and saying, hey, you do something. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, I don't think Graham's going to be able to score a ton, but Graham's going to have to run it a lot. Last year, you know, they were more of a passing team. And I'm not saying they're not this year, but this year I think they're going to have to run it a ton again. I think the biggest key is going to be Argyle's like that way with their offensive line too this year. Their running back's back. He's going to Arizona State. And they're going to try to just run him a ton up at Graham's defensive line, which they have Dustin McWhorter going to Texas State. Yeah. Colton Langley last week had a big game with 2 sacks. So that's where this game's going to be won. If Argyle can really run it on Graham a bunch, I think it's going to be hard for Graham to keep up. But if Graham's defense played like it did last week, I think it's got a chance. I'm going to pick Graham. You know, I was wrong on the upset last week. I don't think this is as much of an upset, but
no, this is basically a toss-up.
But Graham wins at home a lot. They're really good at home.
It should be basically standing room only.
Yeah, it's going to be packed.
There are some teams that are off, and so I think they'll have some teams from neighboring towns show up, some fans, and it's a big game for Graham to have at home. So I'm excited about it.
Well, yeah, when we come back, we'll look at the area teams, Class 3A and 2A playing this week.